Hi guys, happy Wednesday. Today I'm going to tell you my top 3 exercises for building the glutes. There are so many different glute exercises out there all over Instagram. I'm sure you see some crazy stuff going on with these Fitspos on Bosu balls, upside down, using resistance bands. A lot of crazy stuff happening, but I want to teach you what the 3 most effective glute building exercises are. When it comes to building a butt, compound movements are going to be your friends. Compound movements are exercises that use multiple muscle groups, multiple joints, and they allow you to get a lot of weight up. So that's what makes them so great. When you go heavier, you build more muscle. If you want to grow, you have to lift really heavy. So my number 1 top exercise for growing the glutes is a hip thrust. And of all of the exercises I'm gonna list for you today, this is the one that allows you to go the heaviest. You can really load up the bar on this and go really heavy to help grow those muscles. The other thing that I love about hip thrusts is that they really target the glute. You're not really using a lot of other muscles in this movement, so it's really all of the weight is mostly on your butt, which is where you want it to be. My second favorite glute growing exercise is the deadlift. This is just a classic. Everybody should be doing a deadlift. It should be in everybody's exercise routine. I love this one because it also really targets your hamstrings. And if you're trying to build a nice butt for yourself, you also want your hamstrings to come along for the ride. You also want your hamstrings to develop. It creates such a nice shape in your legs. So this is a great one for developing hamstrings. Anytime I do a deadlift, I wake up the next day and it's not only my butt that's sore, but also really feel it in the backs of my legs, in my hamstring. This is also just a really good exercise to do to improve your posture, to increase your core strength. If you're doing deadlifts regularly, you don't need to be training abs because your abs will be trained during this movement. Always put deadlifts into your programming. And my third favorite, the classic, squats. I would say squats and split squats as the third best exercise for developing the glutes. Obviously, when people think booty building exercise, they always think squats. The reason why it's third on my list and not first or second is because it also targets the quads a lot. A lot of people ask me like, how can I grow my glutes without getting big quads? But the glutes are the primary muscle in a squat. So they're going to help you get up out of that squat. Using really heavy weight is gonna help build that muscle back there where you want it. The reason that I really like split squats and that I would honestly use split squats more in my own training than squats in general or a regular back squat is because it's really good to incorporate unilateral training. So that's when you're just using like one leg at a time or one arm at a time. Like a single arm overhead press would be unilateral. You're just using one side. Utilizing unilateral training will help you correct imbalances, stabilize your core, and it's just a more functional way of training. When we're training, we want to incorporate a lot of functional exercises that kind of emulate everyday day-to-day activities, so it helps prevent injury in the long run. It's just a very smart way of training because we're training for longevity. We're training to be as healthy as we can for as long as we can on this earth. So get a little bit more functional with your training and that'll help you there. I also like split squats because you can kind of adjust your footing to target your glutes more. So I find for myself that if I step my foot out a little bit further from the bench, I feel it more in my glutes. If I bring my foot a little bit closer to the bench, then I feel it a little bit more in my quad. So those are my 3 top glute building exercises. If you want a program that is geared towards building your butt, you can check out the link in my Instagram bio. I just released Peach Perfect, a booty building guide. It is all about growing the perfect peach. Right now it is half off, but that won't last forever. So if you're interested in that, go grab it now. Use all those calories that you eat tomorrow as fuel for this program. It is focused on your glutes. There's upper body days as well because you know we need a well-rounded program, but definitely focused on the glutes and building your booty. Get that now in my bio on my website at amandatarantino.fit.com. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. As always, thank you guys so much for watching.